So Davante's getting traded.
Davante's getting traded.
Um,
No, I saw that thing real early, and then later it was like you texted me about it. It was on the fucking news. Like ESPN was like, "Look, Edgar Allan Poe." It's like, what are we doing?
I mean that's a pretty. I mean that's
No,
a
it's wild.
okay.
But it's
So
also like Davantae Adams was sitting at his crib and went, and then the whole world was like, "Yo,
all right.
what the fuck?"
So from day one, we always said like, all right, Davante's leaving the Raiders. He's going back to A-Rod.
You know, that was the
At least
first
me.
thought.
And I
But
still think that. But the Edgar Allan Poe thing is a little weird.
same time, it's like I don't know what. Like if I was Davante Adams, I would be way more excited about a Baltimore Ravens offense and what he can do on that offense than having to compete for balls with Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams and whoever
Well,
the fuck else they
probably
got out there and Alan Lazard.
well, one of those receivers are going to get packed up and sent to, which they
No,
said it'll
sure,
probably
but
be Mike Will. But it
probably,
doesn't matter if
but
Davante Adams is not going to go play with Aaron Rodgers to fight for targets. We know
fuck
this.
no. But it's like Davante left Green Bay to go get money. Obviously, he didn't feel like anything with Aaron was going to work out in the future.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think Davante wants to go play for the Ravens when there are going to be many, many games where Lamar might not throw more than 18 balls.
No, that's
I
possible,
mean, I
but
think he threw what 18 or 19 versus the Bills. He
no, he threw
threw
18.
he
But the
threw
thing
I
is, it's
think the
like
same amount versus Dallas. Like
Devontae doesn't need to get. They don't like Lamar doesn't need to throw 40 balls to get the ball to Devontae Adams.
but I
And
think but
getting the ball to Devontae Adams a few times a drive opens up the entirety of the rest of the offense. It's a threat that the Ravens do not have. You not have a deep threat or a imposing big receiver. You have a small receiver. You got a fucking Mark Andrews who doesn't look like Mark Andrews.
I mean, yeah,
Biggest threat is
if you
like
put
Juice Hill and fucking Isaiah Likely.
yeah, if you put Devontae Adams on the Ravens, obviously you're gonna have to be able you're gonna have to worry about Lamar, Derrick Henry,
And a
Devontae
top five
Adams,
receiver.
Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, and then Zay,
Yeah.
and then Rashad. It's like, all right,
Rashad will
how
probably get packed up because they want a player.
well, I mean, who knows? Who knows? But then so he posts a picture of Edgar Allan Poe, and then you send me the picture back. So Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston.
Yeah.
Davantae Adams to the
Will be a
picture.
Patriot.
Edgar Allan Poe once lived in Philly. Davantae Adams to the
Eagle.
Eagles. Edgar Allan Poe once lived in NYC. Davantae Adams to the Jets/Giants. Edgar Allan Poe wrote The Black Cat. Davantae Adams to the Panthers. Why did he not mention the most obvious one?
No, that was the purpose of this.
Okay.
Because
So
it was incredibly obvious because Edgar Allan Poe is synonymous with Baltimore.
okay, because
That he
but I'm saying
brought up every other
but this isn't the only
possibility.
person I saw say this.
No, this was jokingly.
But no, I'm saying this is not the only person I saw saying like, "What does this really mean?"
No, sure, but this you guys seem to be joking about it. Everyone else was probably like, "Yo, what the fuck does this mean?" To me, to most people, it's fairly clear. If Davantae wants to fuck with people's heads and be like, "Yo, he rode through New York and wrote a poem in New York. I'm gonna go be a Jet." It's like whatever. But
I
no,
mean, that would be like
the Ravens mascot is named fucking Poe.
Yeah,
Like this is the Ravens are named because of Edgar Allan Poe.
because of
The poem, the
Raven.
Raven.
Yeah, I mean, it's
This
like
is
it's
all
obvious,
Edgar. But all he did was die in this fucking town.
but I'm not going. But that has, but yeah, but that's irrelevant. That's not all he did compared for the when we relate him to the Baltimore Ravens. I mean,
No, agreed.
there's a lot more to it, but I'm not gonna sit here and get hype over that. I'm not.
No, honestly. I mean, it's
Dude,
cool.
let's be real. When have the Ravens ever been like, oh, dude, let's like get a prime, like let's get like a premier like receiver.
Yo, let's get top 5 receiver in the league, and
Never.
add that to our already top 5 running back in the league,
We've
plus our
never done
top
it.
5 quarterback. Um,
Never
never
did.
happened.
Never did it. Never. We never. I don't know what happened with the Diop situation. We never were in the conversation with Brandon Ayuk. We never gave Antonio Brown even a fucking practice or like a tryout. I mean,
No,
what? I mean,
nothing. I mean,
I'm
he
not
wanted
gonna
to play
lie.
without Freaky for a long time.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
And this
Antonio
is
Brown.
before all of the other stuff,
Yeah. I
the
think he
shoulder
might
stuff.
he might have enjoyed his time with Lamar Jackson and his cousin. I mean, he wanted to play with his cousin and this and that and all that. But
His cousin is trash. Sorry.
Devontae Adams. There's only a couple more teams though besides the Ravens that I think are in contention.
I can't remember the list of what he said, where he said he wanted to play.
I didn't see a list, but let's be real. We know that the Jets are on the table. We
Hmm.
already had reports that Aaron Rodgers is pushing for it. There's already packages that the Jets have already apparently came up with where, they're probably going to send Mike Will on a second round pick.
Says Jets and Saints are high. Saints is crazy.
Saints aren't going to he's Derek Carr, dude.
No,
There's no way he's chasing
there's
Derek
no way
Carr
he's
again.
going back to
There's
Derek
no way
Carr.
he's chasing Derek Carr again. There's no all right. All right. All right. See, that's the thing. I don't know, bro. Maybe Davantae is just stupid. Like I don't understand what's going on. So it's like, all right, I can either go be like one of the pieces that the Jets like really use right now, or I could go play with my college roommate again. I can play with my college teammate again. Like it's like, bro, like that happened. Obviously wasn't that good. And let's be
Well,
real.
no, I mean they were okay. They had a
Okay,
bunch
but
of
I'm
yards and a
saying
bunch of shit, but the rest of the shit stunk.
Derek Carr got shipped away. Derek Carr, when we're talking, Devontae Adams went to play with the Raiders, where Derek Carr's job security was very high, and now he's on a team where, yeah, they had a hot start, but let's be real, the security of his job could crumble very quickly.
Yeah, I mean Devontae only got a year with Carr,
I mean, Spencer
and that's
Rattler's
when we
name was brought
thought
up
he had
until week one,
security, and they were like, "No, we're gonna send in Jimmy G."
but I don't think he's going to the Saints. I do think it's either going to be.
Well, so
I mean, it's the Jets. Like, no, there is no either. Like, he's going to the Jets. He's going
so
to
it
be a Jet.
says there's one thing that says
He'll be a Jet.
Saints, Steelers, Ravens, Bills, Cowboys, and 49ers are among the teams who have either inquired or places Adams would be happy landing.
Let's be
Um,
real. There's only one team he cannot go to.
the boys.
No. I'd take a bigger shot in the dark, and you probably are going to hit your target.
Steelers.
Dude. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh yeah, no.
There's
I thought you
absolutely
were going off of what I.
no. I was saying like no. There's a team that hasn't been brought up by us, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the team
The
that
Chiefs are out apparently.
they say that, but like if there's not like one thing they could use right now,
Here's the thing: the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl, so why
bro.
not
All
do it
right,
with lower grade receivers so you
I'm not
don't have
gonna
to give
keep doing.
credit to Davantae?
I'm not gonna keep doing this joke thing. It's like no, like okay, they're 4-0. It's cool. It's interesting. I'm not giving them the Super Bowl yet because they're continuing to lose guys. I
They
mean
deserve it.
they don't deserve it. It's just
They deserve the Super. No, I'm kidding. No, they deserve
it,
nothing. They shouldn't be a team. They could
I
very
mean
much use
But I mean, like the injury,
Devontae.
the injury with Pacheco, the injury with Rasheed Rice, the low productivity from or the low production from Kelsey. It's like wow. What if we had Devontae Adams on the team? What if we had Travis Kelsey, or what if we had Patrick Mahomes throwing to Devontae Adams? I'm not gonna sit here and think for a second Kansas City's out
That is true.
unless they
That
have
is scary.
absolutely nothing to offer.
Yeah.
I mean, why would they be out on that? Why would they not?
Well,
Why would
no,
they
I mean that's
not?
just from reports what I saw.
But
Um,
the Ravens don't make those moves.
y'all got Derrick Henry. This is a different age. This is a new age of football.
That was a running game move, and we will make running game moves.
That's true.
We're not making a pass game move.